Welcome students in the biology class. Just have a look on what we have studied last week. Last week we have done nutrition, autotrophic nutrition, photosynthesis and its importance, heterotrophic nutrition. I hope all of you might have written the notes and learned it. So let us move ahead. Today's topics are insectivorous plants, types of insectivorous plants, and modifications in insectivorous plants. All of you know that plants are autotrophs and they can prepare the food on their own by the process of photosynthesis. Plants absorb nutrients and minerals from the soil wherever they grow. Along with water, they absorb nutrients and minerals. Sometimes what happens, the soil is not of very good quality. Some minerals and nutrients are absent. So plants need the minerals and nutrients for their growth and for their basic function. If nutrients are not present in the soil, they try to fulfill the need of nutrient by some other means. One of them are insectivorous plants. These plants are carnivorous in nature. You know about the carnivorous animals, they feed on the flesh of other animals. In the same way, these plants are the carnivorous plants. To fulfill the need of the minerals, nutrients, they start trapping and digesting insects so that they can perform their basic function, so that they can grow very well and survive. They are the plants that trap and digest insects to gain nutrients that they can't get from the soil where they grow. There is something different in insectivorous plants. They have chlorophyll in them. They have chlorophyll and they can perform the process of photosynthesis well. So preparation of food is not a big issue for them. They can prepare the food on their own. The only drawback which they face is the absence of nutrients and minerals from the soil where they grow. So these plants can perform photosynthesis, and these plants traps and digest insects mainly to fulfill the requirement of nitrogen. These plants, when they trap the insect, the main purpose behind trapping the insect is just to get the supply of nitrogen which they are unable to get through the roots. Just to trap the insects, these plants have undergone certain modifications. They have modified their leaves to trap the insects. The example of insectivorous plants are pitcher plant, Venus flytrap, Sundew, which is also known as Drosera, water wheel plant, bladderwort, there is one more butterwort, etc. Now let us have a look on their modifications. The very first is pitcher plant. The pitcher plant has leaves that are modified to look like a pitcher or a large jug. The meaning of pitcher in itself, it is a large jug or a large container. Insects which are moving around the pitcher plant, they get attracted by the sweet smelling nectar present on the edge of the pitcher, which is slippery, and the moment the insect comes and try to sit on it, it falls, it slips and falls into the jug. Inside the pitcher, there is a liquid containing water and enzymes. Collectively, we can call it as digestive juices. So inside the pitcher, there is digestive juices. Once when the insect slips and falls into it, they are unable to come out of the pitcher because inside the pitcher there are many hair-like structures which are turning downwards. They are pointing towards downwards. So the insect is unable to fly and come out of that. And what happens? The insects are trapped and digested by the enzymes present in the digestive juices. And this pitcher plant obtains the supply of nitrogen through the digested insect. Now let us have a look on Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap is again a very famous, you may say, insectivorous plants. And again, all the insectivorous plants undergo the modification of leaves to trap the insects. So here also they have modified its leaves into a lobe. Lobe means it is a flat structure. It is connected to the plant or to the stem like a leaf only, but they are flat structure. Here the leaves, that is the lamina, folds on its own, and they are having many teeth, thorn-like teeth structure. We will see in the video later. Whenever any insect sits on its leaf, there are tiny hairs called trigger hairs. These trigger hairs are highly sensitive, and the moment it feels any kind of sensation, the leaves shut quickly. On the edge of the leaf there are teeth, thorn-like teeth structure, which locks the insect inside, and the insect is unable to escape. And gradually again the insect gets trapped and digested by the enzymes present inside the leaves. Let us see the video. Just see the insect crawling up, and now on the edges the thorn like structure just closes and locks the insect inside it. This is actually the leaf which has been curled up. This is the lamina of the leaf which shuts, and on the edges of the lamina there are thorn like structure. Inside the lamina there is digestive juices which digest and absorbs the insect. These are the pitcher plants. You can see green colored insect is sitting on the edge, which is having sweet nectar, and the insect is now slipping inside it. It is unable to come out. Inside the pitcher you can see digestive juices are there. That is actually the combination of water and enzymes. One of the insectivorous plants are Sundew, which is also known as Drosera. In Sundew, what happens? The leaf are having many needle-like structure all over the leaf, and on the tip of the needle there is a sticky nectar, transparent sticky nectar is there, which attracts the insects towards it. This nectar contains enzymes. Once an insect or bug gets stuck, the leaf curls and digests the insect. Let us have a view. You can see the needle having sweet nectar on the edge, on the tip. It is curling up, and this sweet nectar is actually the digestive juice which will gradually digest and absorb the insect. You can see how it has curled up. The insect is unable to escape. Once again we can have a look. Just see. So students, today we have studied about insectivorous plants, and we have seen the videos also, as well as we have seen the modification, how the insectivorous plants modify their leaves just to trap and digest the insects. So today's homework is I want you to read the topic saprophytes from science book given on page number 5. So that is all enough for today.